Happy first week of school, everybody. I hope you're just as excited as I am to get straight into it. I really want to thank you guys for your participation and for your awesome attitude last week. I can tell that we have a really good group, and so I am incredibly excited to learn and grow with you these next few weeks and months. So today is Monday. We're going to focus on our communication skills. A lot of this first week is going to be review. It will be a lot of stuff that seems basic. However, I highly encourage you to watch these videos and to attend class because we really want to lay a strong, solid foundation for the skills that we're going to be building later on, okay? So for today's communication lesson, we're going to be going over gaining attention and when it's okay to interrupt someone. All right, so first off, let's discuss, why is it important to gain someone's attention? Why can't I just yell out what I want? Or better yet, why can't I just go and get what I want? Well, you might not always be able to, right? Sometimes you might need another person to either physically get what you need, or they might have like the keys or a direct way of accessing it that you don't have. Also, if we're just yelling out stuff, people are probably going to think that we're rude and that we don't care about them. And that's not a good way to make friends or to make our family members happy and feel loved, okay? So in order to gain attention, there's a few steps. So we're going to go over those right now, okay? So step number 1, you want to be facing the person that you want to speak with, okay? So if you want someone's attention, you're not going to stand with your back towards them. You want to be facing them. You want to be looking in their direction, okay? This is really critical. There are times where a lot of you, when you're in class and you're trying to get my attention, you'll come near me, but you won't be looking in my direction, and you'll say something, and I'll be thinking, oh, he's probably talking to another student, or she might be talking to another teacher. So if you want Miss Morse's attention, you gotta face Miss Morse, right? Same for any other person who you want to speak with. You want to be facing them. All right, step number 2. This is a big one. You want to wait for the person to look at you. Step number 2 involves a little bit of patience, and again, that is an important aspect of gaining attention. Sometimes we have to wait. Sometimes the person whose attention we want, they might be engaged in other activities. They might have other stuff going on, so they can't immediately answer us or speak with us, okay? So you want to wait for the person to look at you. You want them to make eye contact with you. And once they do, that's an excellent cue or nonverbal way of communicating for you to go ahead and use your words to share what you would like, okay? So step 3 is say what you would like to share. You can use the phrase "excuse me" to kind of start you off. Okay? So after they've looked at you, you can go ahead and say, excuse me, Mom, I need you to grab the computer from the vehicle. Or, Miss Morris, can you please get the iPad? I'm on my break now. Or, excuse me, I would like to use the iPad, please. Super polite ways of waiting to get my attention and then communicating kindly what you'd like. So let's review those real fast, okay? So to gain attention, so I can communicate my wants and my needs, I want to face the person that I want to speak with. I want to be facing their direction. I want to wait for that person to look at me. I want them to make eye contact. And that's my cue to say, all right, share what I would like to communicate. I can use the phrase excuse me as a nice way of introducing or starting off the conversation, okay, of what I'm trying to communicate. Now, there are times where you can't wait. Maybe that person is really busy and you've been standing there for a good 3 to 4 minutes, and let's say you have to use the bathroom. You probably aren't going to want to wait another 3 to 4 minutes for that person to finally look at you so you can say, "Excuse me, I need to use the bathroom, please." So when is it okay to interrupt? Well, when it's an emergency. All right. So if you need to go to the bathroom, I'd say that's an emergency. You can go ahead and interrupt someone. That's okay. Your teacher will forgive you. Your mom and dad will be fine with it. Let's say you're out shopping and your mom is buying stuff and you can't wait. You can interrupt and say, "Excuse me, Mom, I need to go to the bathroom." You don't have to face them. You don't have to wait for them to look at you. You can go ahead and just interrupt anything that is going on in that moment. All right? Another thing, when there is danger, let's say that you are walking down the street, you're with your friends, and all of a sudden you're about to go through the crosswalk and you see a car coming. That is an okay situation to interrupt and say, "Guys, stop." All right? Because there's an immediate threat. Someone could get hurt. And so that's an okay situation to interrupt. You don't need to wait until your friend is turned around to look at you, because chances are they've probably gotten hit by a car at that moment, and that's not what we want. We don't want anyone to get hurt. It's okay to interrupt if something like that is going to happen, okay? So when there's an emergency, so going to the bathroom, when there's danger, when you are hurt, okay? Let's say you cut yourself, you fall down, you can interrupt someone to let them know that you need to see the nurse, that you need a Band-Aid, that you have hurt yourself, okay? So when you are hurt, you can interrupt. Other situations, let's see. Going to the bathroom when there's danger, when you are hurt. I think those are 3 good examples of when it's okay to interrupt during an emergency. And oftentimes that's going to be the primary reason why we interrupt. Majority of the time, you're going to be doing the other thing. You want to appropriately gain attention. You want to face the person, wait for them to look at you, and then say what you would like to share, okay? So I hope this helps out a little bit. We are going to be using the concept of gaining attention today during our morning meeting. I'm very excited, and I will see you guys then. Take care.